And what about you?
I'm also doing great, and my day is going well right now. And
Okay.
today's weather is also very fine, fantastic. Are
Okay.
you outside right now?
No, no, I'm not outside. I'm on the roof.
Okay, okay. So your
Yeah,
background is very beautiful.
yeah. Daily I just a minute. Daily I connect from the same place. So today I thought today Sunday I should show some different type of background. That's why I'm on the roof.
Okay. So very good to see your background.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. We are meeting very first time, so please let me know something about yourself.
Okay, definitely. So, as you know that my name is Bablu Kispu. I am from Hooghly, West Bengal. As far as my qualification is concerned, I have completed my masters in English with literature. And if I talk about my interest, I love to play cricket, football, chess, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And right now, by profession, I am a teacher. I am optimistic and hardworking person, and that's all about me. Thank you for asking.
That's great, sir. Means you are a teacher and two teacher are connecting to each other. So it's a very great moment for both of us.
So, for your audience and my audience, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Thank you for giving me this golden chance to introduce myself. I'm Sivani. I'm connecting you from UP, District Pratapgarh. My qualification, I'm a Master of Art with English literature, and I'm a teacher by profession. I run my own coaching as well as YouTube channel. That's name is Startup English Classes by Sivani. And my hobby is teaching and reading and mooching with my family. That's all about me, sir, in brief. And if you want to know anything more, then you can ask.
Okay. It's good to know about yourself.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
first of all, please tell me something about your learning journey.
Yeah. So my learning journey was very wonderful and full of challenges and was very painful too because when I started learning, then I learned only 6 months. And after 6 months, I started teaching there as a teacher when I was in class 12th. So I started. So learning journey was good, but when I was learning this language, that time I was fully crazy to learn this language, and I didn't have any work to do that time. And while taking sleeping or every time I used to speak English, and I used to think about English. And when I used to have a dream, then that dream was English and related to English. Sometimes my mother said in the morning that today in night you were saying like that, and will say like that. Then I say, yeah mummy, because it was a test in coaching, and sir will listen this that. So my journey was very full, but when I started to learn this language, that time I was fully dedicated to learn this language. That's so I learned I had maximum knowledge of English within 6 months. And after 6 months I started to learn teaching there. And after all 1.5 years, after 1.5 year I became as a teacher, permanent teacher, and since then I have been teaching English. So it was a very nice journey and very good journey. And it was there was some painful story of my English journey too. When I started teaching, sorry, when I started to learn English language, that time I worked very hard, but I was poor at study. That time means 2015, I was poor. So the strong students used to say that if she can speak English, or if she is going to take English in BA or in MA, so why not I? I also can take. If she can take, then I also can take. So I used to think that there is no relation between my friends and me, but they think me like that, and they say a lot of things. So these things means negativity of the people, of the friends, of the college campus, made me forced to work very hard. That's so I made my day and night one, and I worked very hard. And definitely after 6 months or after 1 year, I got success in English. And
Exactly.
even some of today I remind is that some of my friends used to say that your writing is not good, you are not good in reading, still you have good marks and still you have topped the college. So I thought maybe examiner made a mistake while checking my copy. I didn't fight and I didn't say anything, only I said that like this, that maybe examiner made any mistake while checking my copy. So I heard many things face to face. Because when I started my real education since 2015. Before that, I didn't have so much interest. I was only a average person. But after 2015, I started or I got a lot of interest in education or in reading English or everywhere. So after that, I started my real education. So
Okay,
it was
okay.
a journey.
So are you teaching in a government school?
No, no, no. I'm teaching a private school and coaching.
Okay. So you are kind of very busy person right now.
Yeah, I have very hectic schedule as morning to evening. I leave home at 8 a.m. and I come back home at 7 p.m. So morning to evening 8 to 2 school, and after that 2 to 6:30 coaching classes, and then I come back home at 7, and then I take a rest and everything, and then I start to work for YouTube too. So
So how do you manage it? Do you get any free time?
no, means 7 p.m. to 12 p.m. Between this time, I manage to my YouTube and shoot video, edit video, make thumbnail like that. And when holiday, then I have time as today is Sunday, so I took my coaching classes from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And after that, I come back and I started to have conversation as tomorrow and day after tomorrow is also holiday in school, so I have time enough time. But when school is open, then I have to manage everything. That's so.
So how far is coaching center from your house? How far?
It is not so far, it is 10 minutes away maximum. If I will go very well, then maybe 15 minutes. And school is very near to my home as 5 minutes away, and coaching is 10 or 15 minutes away.
So how many students are there in your center?
In my center, I teach many type of classes as first is spoken, and in spoken there are 35 students in a batch. One batch contain only 35 students, and right now only one batch is going on because I don't have enough time to run 2 3 batches because school and other coaching. And next different coaching 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th I teach. There are a number of students as ninth 50 students, and 100 plus students in class 10th, and 11th around 45 students, and 12th maybe 100 and 112 20 students. So these are the number of students which I teach in a day.
Okay, so I can understand. You do a lot hard work a lot.
Yeah, you can consider. For getting something, we have to lose something, and we have to work very hard. And I'm fond of making busy my life. I like the person whose life is very busy, because when we are busy, I love busy life. I think that I want my whole life like that, that get up in the morning, then do all work, and after that go, then come back, then engage, and after that sleep. Because when we are free, then we there are many negativity comes in our mind. We think about the people and about the societies, everything. So that distracts us. But when we are busy in our life, then we don't need to think about others. Sometimes I don't see to my villagers, and I don't know what is happening in my village. After 10 days, after 15 days, after 1 month, when any family member is telling to me any incident of my village, then I thought, oh, when it happened today, I am looking all like that. And some of my villagers says that I think that you are in Prayagraj, you are in Lucknow, I don't see you. because I live home at 8 a.m. and it is very early, and people don't see, and I come back at 7. So and I don't go anywhere because whole day out of house. So like this I use my life, but I like this life. When we are busy, then we are very happy and we work for ourselves. When we backbite about anyone, or when we fight, when we think about anything, as there is a proverb, empty mind is a devil's workshop, खाली दिमाग शैतान का घर होता है. Okay, sir, tell
Also,
me something about yourself, about your teaching life, and how you are handling, and how is your students. Are you facing any problem?
okay. I'm telling you something about my journey also. So I teach in a right now. I teach in a government high school, and I completed my schooling at that time. I was from Bengali medium school, and where I teach, the school is also from Bengali medium school. So at my earlier times in my schooling time, I was very good at reading, writing, and also very good understanding text also. So that's how I am very good at those parts. But in terms of speaking, I am not so much good. No, I'm not to the up to the level. So that's why I thought that it's high time to work on my skill. And apart from that, I am blessed with a son. He is 6.5 years old. I want to give him proper English speaking environment.
That's
And
the
also
thing, I think.
yes.
I think
And I,
before his understanding any languages, you want to provide English to English. That's how you are learning, I think.
yes, and also and speaking this language and to be a proficient in this language is my burning desire, you can say, and this is also my personal reason also for learning this language. And though I am a teacher, it's my bounden duty to make my students understand in English, to give them also a English speaking environment in my school also. So these are the reason behind learning this language. And I have started this speaking this skill also speaking language for about 5 months ago, and that's how I am still on practicing every single day. And I got to know about this Skype for about 10 or 15 days ago. I got to know about this platform. So
Oh,
from that day, I was very active on this Skype. I try to
yeah,
uh,
it's very easy for us to connect to anyone when we are in this group. Before this, we have to mail, but now we don't need to mail anyone. Direct, we can send message.
and at my college life was not so much good because at that time as I came from very Bengali medium school, so I was not very able to understand whatever the lecturer said to us in my classroom. So at that time I feel very nervousness also. I also feel very embarrassing situation at that time. Okay, so this kind types of things also made me force me to learn this speaking skill also. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Being a teacher, I have a question to you that do you see there is a great difference between today's students and earlier students? So, what would you like to say about this?
Of course, and today's this generation students, and in comparison to our generation students, our times, I can say that we are very. Still now, I am very obedient. You can say, and still now I respect to all people. You can say, be it teachers, be it any elder, be it any person. Okay, so still now I am respecting all the people. And nowadays I can see in my school also and outside also the students are not very obedient. They are very disobedient, indisciplined. They don't pay heed to our words, to their to their parents words. They don't pay heed. Okay, so there are also they and the reason are very strong there because everything is changing right now. Society is changing, and our thinking process is also changing. nowadays, and we have lots of electronic gadgets, mobile, lots of social platform, and there are lots of distraction. These are the reason for their inobedience also, I can say. Okay, so these are the things I have been facing in my school also. I have to
Uh,
handle my
it's,
students very toughly.
yeah, nowadays we can see that students don't have very much interest in study, and they are not so active and so regular and punctual in classes too. They have a lot of interest in mobile and social media as FB and Insta, like that. Sometimes they sit in class but they use phone, and the most important thing that they have the lack of respect for the others. They don't have respect for the teacher and for the, like that. They are not ready, even they are not ready to wish to teacher and to greet the teacher, like that.
Of course.
And especially for the rural area, they are not so sincere as they should be, that yeah, he's my teacher, she's my teacher, or my parents, or like that. Nowadays they have become very uh, I can't say what, that very disobedient
You
person.
are you are from private school, but I am from right now. I teach in a government high school and Bengali medium school. So that's why the teachers, students, sorry, the students, guardians don't give much importance in this Bengali medium school, and that's why and the government is also responsible for this situation also, and because there is no any pass fail system from 5 to 8. Okay, and there are lots of problems. And even when I enter, many teachers when enter the
This
classroom, the students don't greet properly. Okay,
Yeah,
don't yes, yes.
this problem is not only for the one. This is depend from the everyone, as government, parents, and to us, that we are also responsible for this problem, because nowadays the teacher is not like a real teacher, and they are only teaching. Sometimes they don't have any dressing manner, and they don't know how to talk. They are using rural language in the class, and they are sometimes doing means different type of activities in the class, which should not do in the class, because teacher has a very different type of life. We have to sacrifice many things. If we are teacher, then we can't do everything. We can't bear everything, we can't go and everywhere, we can't take everything, or we can't speak everywhere everything, because the teacher has a different type of personality. And this is teacher is called greater than god. So we must work very honestly in this profession. So some teachers are not look like as a teacher, but only they are giving bookish knowledge. Because of them, all the teachers are facing this problem. And teachers must have a great character and a very pure character. Nowadays the maximum people are losing their character, that so it impacts to the all the teachers. So there are many person are responsible for this problem, as a teacher, parents, and students too, and government, everywhere, everybody.
Right, right. You are absolutely right. And in your coaching center, so what kinds of activities do you do for teaching your students? How do you, what kinds of methods do you apply for their teaching spoken English?
Yeah, so for spoken English, we provide two classes of 45 minutes, minimum 45 minutes and maximum an hour, one classes. And there are two type of classes. First is grammar class. In first grammar class, we teach grammar of every as models and tenses and everything which we use. And in second class, we make them conversation, and we make them practice of tense practice, sentence practice, use structure practice, and topic, random topic, and speaking practice, all type of practice. Means you can say that in first class only teacher speak, students listen very silently that what he or she is speaking. And in second class, students remain silent, and students speak, and they practice whatever they have read. So there are two type of classes and two different type of teacher take. And on all Monday we take test, we check them that what is their position. And on Saturday is the revision day, when any student is absent and he don't know or he has any confusion, then we revise whatever we have teach in a whole week. And we start from the zero level because in village area the base of the students is not strong, and base is very important, so we teach from the basic, from the zero level, and after that we teach 1 month we can speak Hindi, and students also can speak Hindi. But when 1 month has completed, 1 month 5 or 10 days, when we think that yeah, now we have taught enough and now they can speak English, so we bind Hindi. So no students allowed to speak Hindi. When any student speak Hindi, then we take fine.
So
Like this.
how many teachers are there, including you?
In spoken classes, there are two teachers. One is my elder brother, and I. Means I, brother and sister, run this coaching. And when academic coaching, then there are many teachers for teaching, around 9 or 10 teachers, because there are many subjects. Class 12th, 5 teacher, and class 10th, 3 teachers, like that. But for my own coaching as spoken classes, there are two only, that are brother and sister. My brother, elder brother, he takes grammar class, then I take practice class or conversation class. When he takes conversation class, then I take grammar class.
Okay, so I would like to know about one thing also. If any students come from a zero knowledge, he or she has no any knowledge about basic grammar. So at that situation, how would you like to give him teach?
Yeah, sir, it doesn't matter that you are zero in any work or in any field. If you have firm determination, if you have willpower to learn any languages or anything, then you can learn. It doesn't matter that you are zero in that case or in that subject. If a student is very poor, but if he wants to work hard, and if he want to obey me, whatever I tell that yeah, do this, then he is ready. So definitely he can learn that language in my institute, because we teach from the zero. First day we convince everything, and we take a little, means small and very easy test. Then we check them that what is their position, they are good or they are worst or they are better, like that. And then we start from the teaching, that if the students who does not know anything, he knows only a little speaking English, means reading English, that he can read yeah, this is the, and like that. And he has willpower, then definitely he becomes a good English speaker from my institute, because we teach from the zero, and after one by one, step by step, we teach. So it is not a big problem for the student that he doesn't know anything. But he must have desire to learn, and he must be very active and regular in classes, and he must obey to teachers. Then definitely he can become, he can beat the students who is good at English and he's not working hard. So he can be.
Their mindset should be positive, focused mindset.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
understand.
that's, yeah, this is that. If age are only numbers, if there are any senior person, and if he is positive, and if he have willpower that yes, I have to learn English and I have to do this, and if he is ready to work for that, so definitely he can do very fast, not a long time, that 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. He can learn within 6 months or 5 months or 4 months. It depends that how much time do we give that work, and how much we are very serious, how much are we serious for that work. So it depends on that.
So I would like to ask you one more question also. If any students want to be a fluent speaker, so how long will it take to be a fluent speaker?
Time.
How long will it take time to be fluent speaker?
Yeah, sir, as I told that time doesn't matter. That if he will give 18 hours daily, means he doesn't have any work, and he is very crazy to learn English. Then all time he is thinking English, he is reading English, he is improving his English. So very soon, within 1 month, 2 months, we can say that if he is practicing. And if you are giving only an hour, and you want only learn English, you are not crazy, you want only learn English, so it may take 6 months and 1 year, 2 years also. It depends on us that how much time do we give to English, and how much interest we have to learn this language, and how many hours are we giving to English? If any students are working very hard, he is 18 hours study or 15 hours reading English only, then he will become fast. And if we don't have a lot of time, we have only an hour, we are giving, we are only working very gradually, so it will take long time. So there is no any criteria that if you want to be a fluent, then you must give 1 year, 6 months, or 3 months, or 4 months. Then you can become very fast, as it depends on our interest, that how much interest we have, how much love do we have for the English.
And sometimes also you have explained very well also in this regard. And sometimes I have faced some problems also while having conversing to anyone. Sometimes my mouth gets stuck, my mind goes blank. The right vocab or right word doesn't come out from my mouth. So at that situation, what should I do? What to do to get rid of this problem?
Yes, sir. It happens with the all that when we learn any vocab or anything new, when we are new, then fear is natural that we will fear. When that will come in our blood, that yeah, then we will feel confident and then we can speak that very properly. When we speak first time and when we will forcefully focus to that word, that time we will forget. Suppose that when we learn first time bike or scooty or anything, so till then we are not perfect in that or perfect in riding, till then we fear. But when we are perfect, then at night or anytime we can go with that. Same as sometimes some words we are not able to recognize and we are not able to find out that how to speak. In that condition, mm, suppose that we are very comfortable with go, come, teach, write, that because we use daily, and now those words are in our blood. What? क्यों? तो जब suppose that we are very comfortable with that as go, come, teach, because we are using our time. If anybody will ask at 12 a.m. that what is the means of go, then we can speak very easily because now we are very comfortable with that word. So we have to make comfortable the new words also. And how will it is possible? We should use that. Means sometimes when we speak first time, suppose the comfortable word, if I know first time comfortable, then in starting I will sigh or I will feel hesitation to speak this word. But when we'll speak first, second, third time, then after 3 or 4 times it will be very natural for me that yes, I can speak very easily, comfortable like that. So we need to make new words very comfortable with the us, and it will be with the practice while using. So when any new words, then use in our communication skill daily and use in your daily life. When you will use in daily life your difficult word, so that will become very easy for us. This is the only one way.
Okay, you are giving me very beautiful suggestion also. I am also trying to maintain these types of things also. So thank you very much for your valuable suggestion also.
You too, sir, for giving your precious time. So I think now we should wrap up this session because it is going to be 30 minutes.
Right, right, of course. So it was a nice and wonderful conversation with you. So thank you very much for your valuable
Okay.
time also. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Bye. Take
Bye.
care.